Hi, greetings everybody. My formal name is E. Christopher Mayer, PhD, and I am a student in the Ecology, Spirituality, and Religion program. When I first signed up, it was back in the pandemic days, and I asked Elizabeth if I could sign up for the master's program, and that's almost completed within the next year. And then I think I'm going to apply for the accelerated PhD program. So I get so much satisfaction out of being a student. I think you might say it's become my career. I never grow tired of starting a new study, and this is one of the most exciting ones that I've started in a long time with archetypal astrology. I remember I was only 19 when I first started studying astrology. I was attracted to it when I found a book in the public library that had an ephemeris in the back, an abbreviated ephemeris, and I remember being so excited to find out where my planets are in this life, suggesting that there was some previous exposure. And so I gravitated towards Jeff Green's evolutionary astrology, which concentrates on the planet Pluto in relationship to the nodal axis. So there's many different varieties of astrology, but this one goes really deep. Pluto's the deep astrology, but if you saw my chart, you could see why. I got four personal planets conjunct Pluto, so it's a big issue in my life, the transformational journey that Pluto symbolizes. And I've been exposed to a little archetypal astrology too through this program. I remember I picked up the text, Cosmos and Psyche, maybe 15 years ago. Just one of those things I knew I would need it someday. And I started reading into it when I was in Rick Tarnas's, the last class he taught as a faculty. And so I've already got a head start, but I'm looking forward to finishing it, getting all the way through it. And it's just so exciting to be in a class with everybody, that in a school that actually accepts astrology as an academic subject. That's just wide open. And that with all the other courses that are available, for example, along with this class, this semester is another class called The Living Universe, which is exploring panpsychism. And I just never get tired of starting a new subject and going out and getting the requisite literature, and then getting a new notebook to start it off, and finding some PDFs to download of journal articles, and just jumping into a whole expanding the knowledge base with another field. And lately I've been putting all my stuff on academia sites, so can't wait. After this semester there'll be a couple more papers to add to it, and maybe a video or two. For me, I waited to record this introductory video because today is my birthday, and birthdays are a solar return, so it symbolizes a new start. So even though the course started on Thursday, it's not till now that I really feel energized to jump into the semester. And then of course the solar return, I'm sure you guys have heard of the Saturn return around year 29 and a half. And then also interesting, right now the United States is undergoing its Pluto return, which if you use the revolutionary chart. But that's something that I might want to introduce. Is there's also the Constitution chart, which has Pluto in Aquarius. Anyway, that's something to get into. But it's very exciting just to be studying archetypal astrology in these days, because anybody that gets up before the sunrise on a clear morning will see Mars and Jupiter in the morning sky. They had their exact conjunction a couple weeks ago in Gemini, and now they're starting to separate. But it was just pure magic when the moon a few days ago passed by there too. So there was Mars, Jupiter, and the moon. So I'm really looking forward to being able to explain what Mars and Jupiter mean through an archetypal astrology lens. I think they could be called gods. So it's already, when I go out in the morning, I can call out to the gods, literally. And so this is already a transformation that's happening. But I can't wait to get into the coursework and exchange ideas with all of you guys, everybody, and start out and have a wonderful learning experience. So that ought to be my 3 minutes. So thank you very much, and I'll see you online.